All right, what's up, everybody? Well, look, Bitcoin is seeing some absolutely massive buy signals flashing on the 4-hour charts at this point, some that have historically led to some beautiful price rises for Bitcoin. And so today I want to talk a little bit about what these mean, what I'm doing, and much more. So with that said, let's not waste any more time at all, and let's get straight into the video. Now, of course, you guys know that we have been very, very happy with what Bitcoin has been doing recently. You know, a lot of people have been mad, saying, dude, Bitcoin's not doing anything, it's boring, the market's dead, blah, 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 a bunch of stupid shit for no reason. But at the end of the day, you and I know that this is actually a good thing. Yes, we see these days where it's up and it's down, and it's up and it's down, it's up and it's down, and it feels like something's happening, but in the grand scheme of things, nothing's really happening. We've been sitting within this consolidationary sideways channel for the last month and a half at this given point, and again, this is a good thing. Tyler, why is this a good thing? This is a good thing because what you need to understand is that there's two options. There's two options in situations like this. When a crypto runs like this to the upside, okay, straight up exponential growth, right? Making that beautiful run all the way from 38,000 to 72,000 for an all-time high. It is going to get resistance. It is going to have to slow down. That is the nature of everything, okay? What goes up must either calm the fuck down or come back down, okay? And there's two options. Option number one is it looks like this. Okay. Option number two is it looks like this. That's just the two options that there are, right? And so knowing that we needed to see Bitcoin calm down, knowing that it was time for the bulls to start to slow down, knowing it was time for some of these liquidations to happen, knowing all of these things, the fact that we're getting sideways movement is a testament to the strength of Bitcoin, not a testament to the boringness of Bitcoin. And so because of that, of course, where we have been recently and seeing the sideways movement, I've said, even if Bitcoin's price does pull back a little bit, this is allowing the market to stop from tanking, okay? This consolidation is a representation that generally we won't see a massive crash for Bitcoin. That although, yes, its price could pull back, we're likely to see the higher low established and then a continuation because the bears are forcing the price down right now. They are fighting the flow. They are fighting the overall grain of the market. The market grain is upwards at this point. Market sentiment is upwards at this point. And the bears are stepping in and selling and causing sell pressure to force it down, right? And so they can only do so much. And yes, so sure, they might win and it might go down to the little bit, but they've used and exerted so much energy causing this sideways movement that they're not going to have the correct enough amount of energy to really continue a push back down to 20,000 or 25,000. I just don't see that happening, especially not with a halving approaching. And so knowing that, of course, at this given point, I am becoming more, a lot more bullish on Bitcoin, especially as we did talk about as well, the fact that Bitcoin dominance itself just broke out, showing that Bitcoin is still the leader of this market right now. Now, whenever you combine all of those more fundamental or structural things, when you combine them with the fact that we are now getting these bullish dollar cost average in signals here, that's a beautiful mixture to go to show that even if Bitcoin's price does continue to pull back a little bit, that this is a fantastic time to start dollar cost averaging on these buys or on Bitcoin itself and start adding a little bit more to the bag if that is what you are trying to do, right? Now, if you were buying Bitcoin at 15, 16, 17,000, you don't want to buy any more Bitcoin, I don't blame you. But at least this is a good sign that we're in probably a strong position in which Bitcoin is getting prepared to get that macro move to the upside eventually. Now, what are these buy signals? What are these major signals we're talking about? Now, these major signals are an accumulation of a bunch of other signals, a bunch of other strategies, and a bunch of other indicators that my company put into one indicator that says, listen, it's either a good time to buy or it's a bad time to buy. Quite simple. Not that hard, right? Now, you can actually use my link down in the description below if you want to, guys. I do own the company, but again, I made this indicator for the purpose of being able to use it myself and to make my technical analysis a lot easier here on my YouTube channel. But it's one of the best indicators on the planet, and it's not even close. You can backtrack it and test it yourself. Matter of fact, I'll give you 30 days money back guarantee, so you can go check it yourself. And if you disagree with me, just request a refund, you get your money back, and I'll give you 20% off again because it's my indicator and I can kind of just do what I want, okay? So go down to the links down in the description below and go check it out. But the proof is in the pudding, right? In these moments in which we start to see HG algo, which is the name of the indicator, flashing like this, DCA plus means buy signal here, boom, we've taken off. You look back at here, this is a beautiful example. This is a beautiful example of exactly what I just talked about. We were getting the DCA signals right here as well, but what happened? Price pulls back a little bit more. We get another accumulation of DCA signals, and then this works your way up, right? Because its whole goal is to tell you this is a good time in general to dollar cost average in. Not it's gonna buy right now, go long right now, and it's gonna go straight up. Those things don't exist, okay? Like they honestly just don't work, right? You need to be able to get an accumulation of good buys guys in, and that's what this does. And it's showing you here, look, okay, we just made this move. Now we're finally in this final little slowdown. Okay, a little bit of capitulation here. Boom. Now we take off to the upside. Looky here, all the way down right here. It's telling you as we're going into this little break to the downside here, like, hey, I know it's going down and I know it's scary, but just, you know, things are pointing upwards in the macro scan of things. It's time to be buying. Boom, upwards, back test, boom, upwards. Look back here, same old thing. It just continues. Okay, I know things are scary. I know we're finally pulling back, but you just got to trust the flow. Boom. Right here, bam, upwards, just what happens, right? And so although, yes, we are getting them right now, like I mentioned, it doesn't guarantee that we're going to see the market just go straight upwards right now. It could pull back a little bit, but in the grand scheme of things, this will have proven to be a strong area to be buying in my opinion, and based off of what we're seeing here, and that's exactly what I'm still doing, although my average cost for Bitcoin is under $30,000. And so with that in mind, macro bullish, very excited for what's happening. I think that this consolidation is a good thing. I think people who are freaking out are tripping the fuck out for no reason at this given point, and so I am still macro bullish. And so I just wanted to share that with you, maybe ease your nerves a little bit, and hopefully you guys can see it a little bit of a clearer picture, looking at it from more of a zoomed out perspective, okay? And so with that in mind, of course, I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. If you did, you can always let me know quite easily and simply by smashing that like button and subscribing to the channel if you are new. Now, while you are down there, of course, again, don't forget, you can go check out HillGrowth. I'll give you a 30-day money back guarantee because I know the product is that good. And so if you want your money back, you can have your money back. No issues with that, and you'll get 20% off for life if you use my link down there as well. But overall, again, I will be updating you every single day as this does play out. I'm heading out to Dubai tomorrow, so we'll have some really cool content coming from you there with a bunch of other creators. So stay tuned for that, and I'll see you all next time. Peace out, everybody.